Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm late to the game on this pedal, but what we're talking about today, let me get my guitar on my lap. This is my oldest guitar, by the way. This is 94 Fender. I think it's a Roadhouse Strat, I think is what it was called. Anyway, there's going to be a video about this because I just put new pickups in it, but we're not going to talk about that today. We are talking about the Chaos Audio Stratus. This thing is super cool, and it is really kind of like my first foray into more digital gear, and it's awesome. I really like it. Just up front, very cool, very, very fun. I am going to do a video today, unlike videos that have come before it, that it did like deep dives and like the technical aspects of this, and I don't know all the DSP and everything that's involved and how crazy this thing is, but it's very well made. It's very well thought out. Basically what you have is there's a foot switch here, just like you would see on a normal pedal, but this does not turn on and off the pedal. What this does is goes into different preset banks. This knob can either be turned to kind of flip through presets. You can see the colors changing probably a little bit in there. Or you can step on this pedal and it'll switch from preset to preset. So it comes loaded with these presets. There's 7 and there's 2 banks, I believe. Or is there 3 banks? No, it's 2 banks. So if you want to have it on your pedal board, and if you want to switch to another pedal, you just step on that and it goes to the next one. What we're going to do today, and what I'm going to do, I want to talk about this pedal and how I would use it in my rig on my pedal board. So what we're doing is we're running this just like a pedal out in front of the amp. We're not going into my interface, which is going into Luna. This is actually being mic'd by my cabinet behind me. So this is pure amp that you're hearing with the effects coming through it. So it comes with several presets that we could go through, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is talk about the app, and we're going to build a pedal board. All right. So what we have going on here is there's amps and cabs. So I'll go in here and just show you this really quick. Since we're using an amp, we're not going to do any of this stuff, but you could use these if you want straight into an interface. What we're going to do is go to this tab, and we're going to create a pedal board. So technically you can have 7. You got to be careful with some of the stuff because of CPU power. Some of these effects, like delays, things like that, reverbs, are going to have more computer power needed. So if you stack too many overdrives or anything like that, you're going to run out of room. What we're going to do today is a very simple board. We're going to click this plus sign. I'm going to start with fuzz. Now there's 2 fuzzes in here. Now they sent me, when they reached out, by the way, Chaos Audio, thank you so much for reaching out to me and including me in this, because this is super fun. But I got a very nice message in Instagram saying, hey, we saw your videos. We think you're a great player. I don't know about that. I think your brain might need to be fixed, your ears need to be fixed. But I'll take the compliment. And we'd love to send you one to check out. So no strings. I'm not being paid by them or anything like that. This is just purely for fun, and I am really enjoying this pedal and exploring it. I love fuzz. If you're a fan of this channel, you know that. There are 2 fuzzes here. So if I go in and I add the Aries, this is like a fuzz face. So what you're going to see is just like a typical pedal layout, right? So we got fuzz and level, which both can be, manipulated with your finger, just moving the knob. And this is the on-off switch, just like a normal pedal. So here's my Strat. It's going to be dry as a bone. Okay, and then I'll put the fuzz on. Great. It's noisy just like a fuzz should be. Ah, yeah. Love it. So let's close this and let's remove this, and let's go and try out this other one. So this is the Void. I think this is like a Big Muff vibe. Let's make it real bright. It's super fun. I mean, I could get lost in just playing with these. All right, so let me go back. I'm gonna put the fuzz faces are more my jam. So we're gonna put that on here. And then if you wanna add a pedal to the left side or the right side, like before or after, you can do that. So let's click here. And I'm gonna show you just really quickly. So my favorite one on here is the Pegasus, which is their clone. So here's the dry sound. Here's the Pegasus. Now, we gotta put some reverb in here, right? So let's put some verb. Let's put that right. You know what? I've been using, what have I been using lately? Is it this one? I can't remember. It's not that one. I think I've been using the Astro. Mix down a little bit, we'll put the tone up, space up a little bit. That's nice. All right, so let's go Pegasus. Cool. And then stack them. Stack them. That's a killer sound. Let me take the verb off for a second. I think that sounds pretty great, man. I mean, I could use that all dang day. Now, let me, well, actually, you know what? Let me see. Can I move that? I don't know. Let me just remove this. I just want to see what it sounds like if I put the verb over here. Sorry, my family's texting me. And I back this darkness down, back the space just a little bit. Cool. Now, I would say I like it on the other side, so we're going to put it back there. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's not do that right now. Let's go into some delay to see if we can get some delay up in the mix here. What's this? Let's try this. See if we can get a slap sound. There is the slap. Okay, so that right there, these three pedals, the Mariner, the Aries, the Pegasus, I could probably get away with just that. But let's just add one more, and let's see if we've got some modulation in here that we could use. So there's chorus, phaser, auto wah. Let's do harmonic tremolo, because I love me a good harmonic trem. Alright, so we have all of those on right now. Let me turn off... I'm going to put the verb back in. Let's try a different verb. Let me see here. What's... harmonic reverb. What's this? I mean, you get the point. It's ridiculously fun to mess with. I mean, it really is. So let me just really quick, while we're in here, put the slap back on. So, I feel like this has got to be one of the most fun experiences I've had with a pedal. I think that the Stratus is worth checking out if you are looking for... I mean, think about this like this is a tool, right? Just like any other pedal that we purchase, this is a very expansive tool. And I can see... Anytime I'm going to like a studio session now where there's my own music or somebody's calling me to play on something that they have, I'm going to take this because I haven't even delved into purchasing a bunch of the stuff that they have too. I mean, we could go in and explore all this stuff to see if there's anything that we would want to purchase in the Explorer section of the app. I mean, between amps, cabs, like, I mean, look, they've got a bunch of really cool stuff in here. They've got... you know, a bunch of great things that you could purchase. What's this polyoctave thing? So, yeah, so $10 for a pedal. I don't know, man. I feel like this is like the new frontier of what we're kind of experiencing in the not golden age of gear. This is the platinum age of gear. Because there's so many options. There's so many things we can get into. And this stuff is only going to get bigger. It's only going to expand. I mean, I feel like there's only going to be more and more. I might buy this. I might buy this spring reverb thing because this seems like this would be a fun thing to add on. But yeah, I don't know. Check out Chaos Audio. I mean, this is like, I don't know how much more fun I could have. I mean, I could have sat here for 40 minutes and just went through presets and had a good time and bored the hell out of all you guys. But anyway, check them out. Chaos Audio, Stratus. Super cool. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.